Miriam Adelson is amazing. What she has done for Israel, for our country, and for this world is second to none. Thank you, my friend. Last May, I was out to dinner with a group of friends and my husband, and we were celebrating something in DC, and it was late, and my phone rings. And as a prosecutor, I'd been to many, many homicide scenes throughout my career. My phone rings, and they said, there are 2 young people shot in DC. I immediately left dinner, went to the crime scene outside the Jewish Museum, and had never seen anything like that in my career. Sarah and Yaron were shot, murdered because they were Jewish. And that's when I really got to know Ambassador Leiter. That man is strong, that man is tough, and that man cares. With tears in his eyes, he quietly whispered to me that they were about to get engaged in Israel. The whole world knows that now, but then it was a secret. It was horrible, horrible. We will not tolerate that in our country any longer. We are prosecuting the monster, and we will seek the death penalty. I'm proud and honored to be here today. And again, congratulations to my amazing friend, Dr. Miriam Adelson, and to Elon Carr for your 10th annual National Summit. Sarah and Yaron are only one example of why your work is so important. This group's success is a testament to your strength and your resiliency and your faith. The sad truth is, for way too long, anti-Semitism has been allowed to grow unchecked in this country. Too many institutions have abdicated their moral responsibility to speak up. Too many so-called leaders have stayed quiet. Actions have consequences, and inaction has consequences too. We've sued violent protesters under the FACE Act for intimidating Jewish Americans worshiping at synagogues. This is the first time since its passage, the FACE Act in 1994, that it has been used to protect a house of worship. And Harmeet Dillon, who runs my civil rights unit, is right here in the front row. Harmeet is a champion. Harmeet is a champion, and I'm not going to get into too much detail with all of the cases that she's been working on, because you're going to hear from Harmeet tomorrow, twice, I think, and she's amazing. Harmeet, thank you. Thank you for everything that you do. Too many synagogues have been forced to have extra security. Just last week, we saw a horrific arson at a synagogue in Mississippi. You all saw that. Our U.S. Attorney is working to seek hate crime charges, of course, on that. Too many Jewish Americans have been forced to live in fear. Under President Trump's leadership, this Department of Justice is dedicated to reversing this unacceptable trend. We've seen Jewish students harassed just for going to class. We've seen businesses boycotted and targeted. We will not allow acts of anti-Semitism to go unpunished in this country under the leadership of Donald Trump. We all know that many of our universities have been fostering an environment that enables and embodies anti-Semitism. We are demanding more from this country's educational institutions. working with Secretary Linda McMahon, who has been a champion for you as well, and Harmeet, we have secured a $200 million settlement with Columbia University for violating the civil rights of Jewish students and Jewish employees. We've secured a $75 million settlement with Northwestern University for anti-Semitic conduct. We've secured a $60 million settlement with Cornell that includes provisions to halt anti-Semitic conduct. And we've launched a full investigation into University of California's system for systematic anti-Semitism. These aren't easy settlements, too. I watched Harmeet, I watched Linda McMahon, and the President of the United States himself negotiate these settlements for our not only Jewish students, but our Jewish professors. Sadly, many professors and administrators have chosen to look the other way, but some have not. I want to tell you a story right here in Florida. You probably heard of it. It's not a crime of great violence, but in my opinion, it's a crime of great significance. I give college presidents my personal cell phone, and I say, if you need anything, call me. My phone rang one day. I was sitting in the office, and it was the president of Florida State University. And he said, something just happened. Yeah, a young woman, a student, threw her phone, cursed, attacked a young student, a young man, male student, who was playing basketball because he was wearing an IDF shirt. She was a student, he was a student. I spent the next few hours on the phone. I called my U.S. attorney, I called the state attorney, called law enforcement, and I guess went through the system as it should, and she now is kicked out of Florida State University. But little things are the big things, and that sends a strong message that you can't behave that way anymore in our country. You can't bully other students simply because they're Jewish and you think they're better than they are. Not going to happen under Donald Trump's presidency. After October 7th, you all know, President Trump fought to bring every single hostage home with the tireless work of, I believe, the unsung heroes, Steve Witkoff and Jared Kushner. I love all three of them, and watching them, what they did was truly remarkable. I was blessed with my friend Allison Lutnick to get to meet many of the freed hostages before they were released. I met two brothers in my office in June. I met E.R. and Amos. No, I'm sorry, I met Atan and Amos. There were three brothers, but I met two of the brothers. And E.R. was kidnapped, of course, October 7th, with his brother. He was released, but they held Atan still in Israel. Excuse me, they kidnapped him, and he was held, of course, in Gaza. These are the two brothers. I kept this picture. Amos, who was not kidnapped, and the one brother who I've become friends with, and we still text, he gave me this picture. I'm sure you've seen this picture of the two brothers separated. Horrible. I've kept this sitting on my desk every single day. I met with him after that. I still have the picture on my desk. And then, when their third brother was released, I got to meet him at the White House when President Trump got to hug all three of them as a family. Then just, I think 2 weeks ago, E.R. reached out to me and said, Pam, I know you still have that really sad picture sitting on your desk. I need to replace it with a happy one. And this is what he wrote on the back of what he gave me. This is a hug between brothers, supposed to be a bright, colorful, and with a huge smile. Thanks for supporting my family. With love and respect, Iyar, Amos, and Eitan, the Horn brothers. This is what Donald Trump has done for Israel. This is what the work of Miriam Adelson does for Israel. It is an honor to be here. Thank you for having me. God bless you. We will continue to fight for Israel. Shabbat Shalom. Thank you.
Attorney